It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Well, howdy. Good morning to you. Here we are on Tuesday. Ethan and Diana Tyndall from Modern Day Marketing.
Morning.
How was your Monday?
It was a Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
I mean, it was
Monday
great.
It wasn't terrible,
was
but it was just busy. Very busy Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
At any rate, here we are on Tuesday, and we're going to turn it around.
Yes.
We'll start with some news. Bolivar police were able to arrest an accused sexual predator thanks to a Facebook group.
Wow.
The group post as a teenage boy was able to use that to gather evidence that will be used in the man's criminal case. That group is called Operation SOAP, SOAP. The accused is a registered sex offender who was on probation at the time. So now back behind bars.
Wow. Well, thanks to Facebook. And in some worlds, it's actually good.
Yeah.
Well, this was crazy. A fire in a hotel in Branson. It was sparked by a natural gas explosion. Windows on the Spark Hotel on Shepherd of the Hills Expressway, they were blown out by the blast. Firefighters arrived quickly on the scene to battle the flames and to get the fire under control. And at least one firefighter and one person on the scene had to go to the hospital for treatment. So hopefully they're recovering quite well. That's pretty scary.
Yeah, there was apparently only one person working there, and there were no people staying at the hotel at the time. So, that's good.
Thank goodness it happened in the off season.
Yeah,
Branson.
Right,
Wow.
Exactly. I think they may have been working on it. I don't know what. The Ozark School District will spend $3 million to add turf to the fields and make upgrades to the baseball and softball fields there, as well as resurface tennis courts, build an accessible playground, and make some other improvements there in Ozark. The district will spend another $2 million to repair the roof at the high school. So that adds up to $5 million. And that is the remaining $5 million that was left over from a $19 million school bond issue that voters approved back in 2022. The bulk of the money has already been spent to build 3 storm shelters across the district and a new activities building at the high school. So that came in apparently under budget, so they're able to do other things as well.
Yeah. Well, who knew turf was that expensive?
Well, turf will add up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that new turf too. Yeah. The next election is right around the corner, though it probably won't be as big an election day as what we saw here in November, because it was a presidential and all of that. Plug in my machine. There we go. April 8th is the next election date. And today, absentee voting begins in Greene County. So if you want to vote absentee or you need to, you can do that in Greene County. You can vote in-person absentee at the Greene County Election Center, which is located on Boonville.
Yeah. I believe school board elections, right?
Okay. Yeah. So there will be interest for sure.
I think there will be. I think there's a couple seats up in at least the Springfield Public Schools district. So
yep, I think
I'm
you're
starting
right.
to see some stuff. So
right. For the last few years, the school board has been a contentious big deal in really districts all across the country.
Yeah.
Loudoun County, Virginia. Remember that?
Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, on to this story. We told you this news, and then now here's this latest update. It now appears that the Joann's fabric store in Springfield, it will be closing after all. Yeah. In fact, every single Joann's will be shutting down as part of bankruptcy. The company bought the assets in bankruptcy and decided to just close all its stores. It was Joann's second bankruptcy filing in a year. So sad story.
Yeah, and then they thought some stores were going to stay open, but alas, it's not been to be.
No, and I'm kind of wondering where all the people will go to get their fabric. Like, oh, there's FM Store. FM Store does good business.
Does Michael's do fabric? Hobby Lobby does fabric, right?
Hobby Lobby. I don't think so.
They do some fabric. I don't know that it's as big as Joann's, but I remember I've been in Hobby Lobby and I've seen fabric with my own eyes.
Well, that's more than most men. I'll just say.
I'm not proud of it.
I am
I'm not
impressed,
proud of it.
Ethan Voorhetz. Well done going into a fabric store. And at least knowing that they had fabric. That was better than me. Okay, well, on to this, not so funny. The University of Missouri is trimming its budget to prepare for potential funding cuts. The university's president sent out a letter to employees, and the administration said, as a precaution, the university is conducting a focused review of operations and is cutting anywhere possible. So I think we're seeing a lot of that nowadays.
It's in vogue suddenly to cut your budget and trim some things. So it looks like everybody's doing it.
And we've told you about this before, but it's coming up and it's going to probably sell out. The Convoy of Hope Annual International Women's Day is coming up on March 13th. Tickets are on sale now, and it's a time for women to get together with other women and celebrate what Convoy is doing across the globe through its women's empowerment program. Special guests include business icon and philanthropist and entrepreneur Kathy Ireland. You would recognize her if you Googled her. I had to Google her for a minute because I recognized her name, but I was like, who is this? Well, she was on the cover of like Sports Illustrated and stuff.
She was, yes.
So I think that's amazing. And then not only that, but also singer Lady Antebellum, Hillary Scott, will be performing. So get a little concert in there as well. There's going to be small plates. You'll get to pack feminine hygiene products or little kits that they'll be able to distribute. And then you can attend at either the 4:30 or the 7 p.m. program. They're both going to be the same. And last year sold out. So like we said, get your tickets early. convoyofhope.org/IWD. Or guys, go buy them for your gals.
Yeah, exactly. And it is very close to being sold out now. So if you're for real and you haven't gotten tickets yet, I think the 4:30 is already sold out.
Is it?
So the 7 o'clock would be open for you to go. But again, it's the same program, and just gives you more time in the afternoon to get there and enjoy the evening. But it is
it's
a great
the
event.
Headquarters at the Convoy of Hope headquarters.
You
so
get to see the headquarters.
Yeah, I've never been, so I'm looking forward to going to this and
It'll be fun.
The whole layout.
Yep, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's a good time.
Neat.
We've already told you about several concerts coming to Thunder Ridge Nature Arena this spring, summer, and fall. They're loading them up, and the latest one, the latest two concerts actually, excuse me, are now scheduled, and they're going to be big as well. Legendary country band, Hall of Famers, Alabama, will perform in just a couple of months. Alabama,
cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
They're going to be there at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena Memorial Day weekend on May 25th. So I think that's the Sunday evening, which means you have all day Monday to recoup and sleep in and not have to go to work that day. Because it's tough to get back late after a concert and have to go to work.
For sure. Right? Yeah.
So Alabama on May 25th. Tickets go on sale at noon on Friday, and you can get them at livenation.com.
Set your phone alarms, everybody.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Alabama's a big deal.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I can't think of the songs that they sing. Like, if you were like, hey, here's the title, I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Dixieland Delight, Tall Cotton. You would recognize.
Copperhead Row? No.
There's the one.
I don't know. I
can't remember.
The worst person to think of the songs and the artists that go with them. Like, you don't want me on your trivia team when it comes to that stuff, but you want me on your team to finish the lyric. I am really good at that.
But is that right? Okay.
It might not be the right lyric, but it'll be a strong.
But you can finish it, yeah. Okay.
It'll be like what I heard. I'm like, I thought it said cow. It really said meow. I don't know. It's what I hear. Okay, so from Alabama to now this, the largest Christian music festival in the state is coming back to the Ozarks this year. Light the Way is putting together its annual 2-day festival, and this year it will take place at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena in Ridgedale on September 12th and 13th. The lineup of artists will be announced on March 10th, so stay tuned for that. And this year, Light the Way will feature a fan zone for the first time, featuring food food, vendors, artists, merchandise, games, and so much more. So that'll be very exciting.
Yeah, that's a great 2-day event. Over the last several years, Sarah got to speak at it a couple of years ago. Well, she's been to a few they have them in different states too. So she's been to a couple.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to who's coming. I don't know who's coming, but in the past, they get big
Major
names.
headliners.
King and Country Country's
Yeah.
been there. Carrie Job's been there. So a lot of big names have been there. So I expect the same here. And what a venue to be out there and to spend 2 days at a festival.
Amazing.
At Thunder Ridge Nature Arena it's a beautiful place. So that'll be
amazing.
fun. That'll be fun. And tickets, we'll figure out when tickets go on sale for that. But March 10th, they're going to announce who's going to be there. So that's going to lead to all the ticket sales, I'm sure.
Can we go back to Alabama? I had to look up the songs.
Did you do it? Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Born Country. I was born country. Something country.
Country's what I love.
What I like. Country's what I like. It's not called that.
And this country's what I love, I think.
I don't know. You don't want me on your trivia team for that song, but play me some mountain music,
That's
right?
the one.
That
one.
Okay. Why lady why? I haven't heard of that one.
I think that was an 80s Alabama song.
that was and
Dixieland Delight, right?
Yeah,
Tall
that was
Cotton.
on there.
That's on there.
I didn't want to Tennessee River.
Yeah.
Thistle Hair, the Christmas Bear. I used to sing that with a friend for Christmas time.
Okay.
People probably are like, what in the world is that song? Well, it's a good song.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, that's Alabama, folks.
You'll probably know every song when you're there, even Why Lady Why.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. Why, lady? I wonder what went behind in writing that song.
It totally feels like an 80s country song, though, to me. I think we'll have to check that.
Happy Tuesday.
All right. Lots of good concerts coming. Light the Way, Alabama. And then we've already told you about Willie Nelson coming. And man, oh man, lots of stuff. Lots of
good stuff.
For sure. All right. Anything else on a Tuesday?
No. Have a great day, folks.
Okay. You have a great day as well. And we will see you right back here bright and early tomorrow on Wednesday.